teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Defensive backs up on the line, showing press. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Tailback with another carry. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second-down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game now. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
this drive going. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Nice grab. It's long. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Washington, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Hawkeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the Hawkeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Iowa, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Powering through. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He's got a first down and more. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Washington now operating in the red zone. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's past the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Way too much speed in that play.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The return is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down play for this offense right here. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Iowa.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Breaks into open space. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. He makes the grab. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They pressure him and sack him and be tackled inside the 10.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Caught over the middle. It's long. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. championship was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it to the left. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So Iowa has the big lead here so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll ride the back again here. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And the Hawkeyes looking to keep this drive moving. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
We talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No huddle now for the offense. Designed quarterback run. Oh, he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking.
Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He gets loose. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Iowa. He wins the foot race to the end zone. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Rick? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
The incompletion and sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looks like Washington will have the first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw yet again. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense with some pre-snap motion. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
Oh, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion in a 1st down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances.